Hello and welcome. My name is Mary Moo. I'm WACAP's Vice President of Adoptions. I'm also an adopted mom. I love what I do for children and families at WACAP, and I hope that this brief webinar helps you learn more about adopting from Thailand. First, let's discuss the types of children from Thailand who need adoption. Boys and girls from 15 months old to 13 years old are in need of adoption. If you hope to adopt a baby, you must be open to a child up to 24 months old at time of matching. Because we typically see more families who have a preference to adopt a girl, families who welcome the match of a boy generally receive a match more quickly. Additionally, there are children who are considered healthy by Thai adoption authorities, as well as children with a wide range of individual needs who need adoption. Children who are considered healthy may still have conditions or backgrounds that adoptive families need to research or explore with medical professionals. Examples of these are birth family with a mental health issue, prenatal drug and or alcohol exposure, corrected conditions such as a hernia, or complicated birth histories. WACAP also receives information on children who are older that are considered healthy, as well as children with individual needs, such as vision issues, cerebral palsy of various degrees, respiratory conditions, digestive conditions, and children with learning disabilities. Unfortunately, the Thai government doesn't allow agencies to use photos when advocating for waiting children in public. But if you register with our Family Finders department, we can send you photos and, in many cases, videos of children who are waiting for adoption right now. If you're interested in finding out who the children are that currently are waiting, please email us at wacap@wacap.org or give us a call. While the health of the children vary, so does the background of the children. Some children have known birth family because they've been relinquished. Others have been abandoned, and nothing about their history prior to coming to the orphanage is known. Additionally, in recent years, we have also seen an increased number of children in need of adoption who have been removed from their birth family due to abuse and or neglect. So, you may be wondering how families are matched with children from Thailand. There are two primary ways. The majority of families hope to adopt younger children who are considered healthy. Families must complete their home study and other documents, which will then be sent to Thailand and added to the list of families waiting for a match. Families are then matched in general chronological order based on a child's age and gender that a family has expressed openness to. Other families receive matches by identifying a waiting child. Those children generally are older or have more involved individual needs. We know that some families are concerned about the costs involved with adoption. We're pleased to let you know that WACAP offers promise grants to help reduce the adoption costs for some identified children. Feel free to ask us for more information about the children who have these grants and other financial resources you might find helpful. Now, let's talk about the general eligibility requirements. The requirements to adopt from Thailand can vary depending on the type of child you're hoping to adopt. Families who hope to adopt a young child who's considered healthy must be married for 2 or more years. A history of one divorce may be considered. You must be 25 years old or older. The adopted mom may be no older than 38 at time of home study approval. The adopted dad no older than 43. There is some flexibility in parental age for families seeking to adopt children considered healthy over the age of 48 months. There's a strong preference for families who can document infertility, difficulty conceiving, or medical reasons for why pregnancy is not advisable. There's a strong preference for families with no more than one child currently in the home, as well as for families with good mental and physical health, a stable income, and a minimum of a high school degree or its equivalent. There must be at least 11 months age difference between children already in the family and a child matched. There's a preference for families open to birth parent contact. Also, Applicants with an arrest in their history are considered on a case-by-case basis. Please note that there can be more flexibility in these requirements for families who are open to older children or children with more complex individual needs. Again, we'll be happy to speak with you about your eligibility and answer any questions that you have. As for the requirements for waiting children, Thai adoption authorities consider families for waiting children on a case-by-case basis. They do not have specified guidelines for families. They take the following into consideration: the length of marriage, resources available to the family for parenting a child with the condition the child is diagnosed with, family's financial stability and health status. Thailand may consider elevated BMI, body mass index, and use of antidepressants as a health issue. There is a strong preference for families with no more than 3 children already in the home. Now, let's talk about the adoption process. In general, the process can seem pretty overwhelming, but it's much easier if you break it down into steps. Right now, you are in the inquiry and application stage. Once you've applied, you'll start working on a home study. Most home studies take about 3 to 4 months to complete and include training and support as you prepare for the adoption. If you live in a state where WACAP is licensed to provide home study services, we can complete the home study for your family. Otherwise, we can give you a list of home study agencies that are local to you. Once your home study and additional documents are approved and sent to Thailand, a match will happen approximately 12 to 36 months later. Families hoping to adopt a younger, healthier child will wait closer to 36 months, maybe even longer. Families coming forward for a waiting child generally wait at least 12 months for the formal match. Thailand requires both parents to travel to Thailand to meet their child. Families are invited to travel approximately 4 to 12 months after a formal match has been accepted. Families typically spend about 9 to 14 days in Thailand during their trip. One unusual aspect of adopting from Thailand is that when you travel to Thailand to receive your child, the legal adoption steps have not been finished. The Thai government grants you custody, and then you must complete the adoption in the United States courts after you have completed the required post-placement visits. So once you arrive home, you'll start the post-placement phase of your adoption. This is a time where your social worker will visit you and provide support during your family's transition. Your social worker will write 3 post-placement reports during the first 6 months that you're home, and at that point, families will need to file to have the adoption finalized in your local court and then apply for your child's U.S. citizenship. WACAP believes in offering long-term support and resources and hopes to be helpful to you before, during, and after your child joins your family. Keep in mind that timeframes talked about here are averages, and a family's individual experience can differ significantly in either direction. At WACAP, we're mindful of keeping families informed at each step of their adoption process so you can know how your case is progressing. We know that you likely have so many questions. There's a lot to think about. Here are a few ways you can reach us. A great place to start is to call or email WACAP, and we can connect you to resources and information to help you sort out your options and answer any questions that you may have. Contacting us by phone or email is also a great way to learn more about children who are ready and waiting to be adopted right now. At WACAP, we work every day to accomplish our vision. We believe that there is a family for every child. Let's get started finding that child who just might be waiting for you. Whether you're ready now or simply exploring possibilities, thank you so much for watching.